There's a place in Bangalore where the beer is cold, the soundtrack is calculated, and the vibe, well, it's pure electricity. What's up, guys? I'm DJ Vic, and welcome to the Vic Fix, the show that unpacks how spaces, sounds, and stories collide to make your nights unforgettable. Today, we are diving into Maize Malt, a 60,000 square foot craft beer citadel in Whitefield that pairs an open-air brewery vibe with an in-house club called as the M&M Cave. And guiding us through this maze, no pun intended, is Keshavan. He is the maestro behind the operations of this venue and the man who keeps the decibels legal but the vibe illegally high. We'll decode the architecture, the playlists, the secret KPIs, and that one drink which signals that the night's about to take off. So hit that follow, grab a cold one, and let's craft the vibe. This is Maize Malt on the Vic Fix.
You got that magic. Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, yeah. You got that magic. Now shine on, cause we're made from the stars. I'm supernatural. Oh yes indeed. Just ask around, you'll find it I'm that rare breed. I've done the impossible, they said it couldn't be. Now that's the truth, you want some proof, just wait and see. I got the feeling now, I can touch the ceiling now. Anyway and anyhow, I can do anything. Just watch the way I move, and every little thing I do. You won't believe it till you see it right in front of you.
Keshav, welcome to the Vic Fix. Such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Vicky. Same here.
Let's get right into the nitty-gritties of this. Walk us through the blueprint. How did the inception of this venue happen? What idea was this venue created with in mind?
So basically, our owners are not from the F&B background, but they had a vision of opening a microbrewery. Without an expert on board, it's not so easy to establish an outlet for that matter. So we have 4 to 5 people behind the story of this Maize Malt. First thing is a cocktail company, Somir and Avinash Kopoli, and they have carefully curated the food menu and the cocktail menu and the design in the kitchen, the bar design, be at the bar counter. Everything is planned by them. So Jatin Ukere, one of the best architects in India, has done so many wonderful places in the country. And for the beer, we have Ishan Brewer and Amit Mishra. They have been brewing in Bangalore since a decade, and they are the people who brew beer for us. And when it comes to operations, it's myself. It's been 20 years in the industry. That's how the whole forces came together and made this place. Basically, all this planning started in 2023.
Yeah.
The location was not supposed to be this. We had a different location. I would say the secret of success is basically the location. We are located in an industrial area. It is quite hidden, but when the people walks in, there's a surprise element. We have kept our ambience to 50% open space area, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's full of lush greens, water body. There's a new age concept. Like there are a lot of colors which is there inside the premises. So people has to feel the freshness. That's the idea behind it.
And how early were you brought into the vision of this venue? You know, like how much of a heads up were you given in? How much time did you have to get the staff ready and, you know, get the operations up and running before you launched?
I would like to thank my owners again here. So what happens when it comes to construction? There are a lot of delays, not because of money, because of other facts, like maybe be it rain or be it water crisis, be it some design changes and all that. We were supposed to open this place on 2024 March, but it got delayed by 3-4 months. But all the staff were hired. Staff is something we cannot miss out, right?
Right.
So on that part, owners were very cool. They were paying on-time salary for us. That's how we did not lose our team. Finally, we launched the place in July 18, 2024. It's been 1 year now.
And I also noticed that you have built a nightclub within the venue as well, which is a hidden part. Was it there from the initial blueprint or was it added later?
When I come with a family of friends, I would like to have a conversation like this.
Correct.
Just chill and talk about what is happening. Just to unwind. But people, after a couple of drinks, they want to dance. Then where is the place? Yes, we have a nightclub. And it is completely soundscape. We have the glass doors, glass windows everywhere. The people sitting outside the venue, like in the open area, can see what is happening inside. So then people, after a couple of drinks, they get a little tipsy. They want to vibe. They get inside the club.
Also, one of the first things that when I notice when I walk into these places, definitely the huge open spaces. But I see that certain parts of this have been designed to be very Instagrammable. You have a winding walkway bridge that goes up all to the top. Like you have a water body, and then you have different spaces.
Majorly, people come here because of the ambience, and we don't worry about our marketing because marketing happens by itself, by the guests themselves. As soon as they walk in, they see the wow factor. What is this? Something crazy. I think any of the restaurant nowadays has to be Instagrammable. Otherwise, it's a foolishness. Nobody wants to sit inside the four walls these days.
Absolutely.
The concept is gone.
Let's also specifically talk about the food pairings. How did you go around envisioning a menu that would cater to the global audiences as well as target to the corporate audiences that specifically come in over here? Because you're predominantly based in a corporate-centric area. Yeah.
So basically, I think there are about 150 microbreweries in Bangalore. Every brewery has the same global cuisine. There is French fries, there is chili chicken, there is chicken tikka. That's a normal menu. But here we focused on Anglo-Indian cuisine, which has the colonial influence. The menu is straight from Calcutta. We have dishes like Anglo-Indian fish cutlet, butter garlic prawns with Anglo-Indian twist. So our 20% of the menu focuses on Anglo-Indian cuisine, which is not there in any other brewery, I would say.
Considering Bangalore's craft beer scene, firstly, do you think that it's saturated? And secondly, how do you feel that the beers that you serve at Maize Malt make a difference?
Fact number one is, if you buy a bottle of beer in MRP is also somewhere about 200 to 50 rupees.
Right.
But here we are giving you a freshly brewed beer at 350 bucks with a ambience and the service and everything. People who are used to drink a bottled beer, we have something like a lager. It's called Maize Malt Lager. It is like a bottled beer, very simple, neat, clean, crispy beer. It's just easy, palatable. People who are already now wanted to start the craft beer, we sell them Belgian wheat and Hefeweizen. Belgian wheat is a wheat beer from Belgium. Hefeweizen is a German style wheat beer. It's a very simple beer to start. And somebody on the next level who has been drinking beer in Bangalore or anywhere in the world, they would like to go for a little hoppy beer, which we call it as IPA, India Pale Ale. That is there in our list, 365 days. And the fourth one is Stout. Stout, it's a dark beer. People who like little coffee, roasty beer, we have Stout. These are the four beers which remains the same for 365 days.
Constant.
And we have a beer called Rauch beer. Rauch beer is basically a smoke flavor beer. We call it as a liquid bacon because it doesn't have any bacon, but the kind of malt and the way we do it, it gives you that bacon flavor inside of the beer.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we do seasonal beers. We did a beer collaboration.
Yeah.
With a place called Effingut. We did source Ratnagiri Alfonso mango directly from Ratnagiri. We did mango beer. And these are the fruity beer few people likes on seasonally.
Yeah.
Then we have something called, we did pineapple beer.
Okay.
So there are 4 regular beers and there are 4 seasonal beers. And we have 8 taps. We have all 8 beers on tap every time.
Right. And would you say that beer outsells your regular alcohol any day?
This is a very tricky question. Since we are located in a corporate hub, now you have done some achievement in the team. Now the people have a good budget. They want to spend a lot of money. They don't like to go for beer.
Of course.
And we sell a lot of cocktails. We have about 40 cocktails in the menu, which is, I think, none of the breweries has, because making cocktail is not so easy, and keeping so many inventories inside the bar takes a lot of space and everything.
Right.
But with the help of pre-batching of cocktails, we take out our cocktails within, I would say, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Guest doesn't even wait for cocktails. It's all pre-batch. Just you have to put a glass and ice cube and pour the liquid on top of it and stir it and serve it.
Considering that you're located in Whitefield, okay, which already is home to quite a few breweries, what unique offerings do you provide in Maize Malt that do make you stand out in the Whitefield space?
Most important fact is the people. So I go to a brewery one time because of the food, ambience, and the beverage, right? The second time if I have to go, somebody has to recognize me. Okay,
Right.
Keshav sir, how have you been? You're coming to our place second time. My name is. If somebody recognize you by name, that's how the repeat customer comes. That's the guest retention happens, and people would love to come back to a place for the people, right?
Yeah.
If the people keeps on changing, they don't feel like last time का service अच्छा था, इस बार थोड़ा service dull है, वो किधर है, सुमन किधर चला गया. So we don't do, we don't want that to happen.
Right.
So we retain our staff,
Yeah.
whatever it takes, but because of that, guest comes back.
Okay.
That is one of the secret sauces behind the success.
Specifically talking about operations, right? And building a great staff culture. Okay. What are 2 or 3 things that you do on a daily basis which ensures, that your staff stays up to the mark and service is not affected?
There is something called lead by example. Here, we don't have any designation or a hierarchy when it comes to the guest experience.
Okay.
It could be GM, it could be chef, it could be operations manager. The level of sense of urgency and the ownership, it matters. Suppose a waiter is taking an order. Our operations manager or a GM doesn't hesitate to go and take an order from a different table. Or maybe it could be clearance, it could be serving. So we set that example so that everybody sees when the GM is serving on the table, when the operations manager is serving a guest, why not we? So set examples, which is very important. And we do something called on-job training, because nowadays in Bangalore, we are staff scarcity is too much. And when you get a staff, we don't have that time,
Right.
luxury of time to make them sit in a conference room
Yeah.
and train them for 1 week's time. We do that, but on-job training is very important. So we don't tell anything in between the operations. We observe what is happening on the table, and slowly we correct their mistakes. We train them how to serve. For example, somebody is serving in a different, in a wrong side where the plate has to be served, right? So we call them back. You see how I serve, you follow it. Somebody goes and shows that how to serve. Another thing is we don't leave anything for tomorrow. Something has to happen today. One of my mentors has told me in my past, training has to happen every day. Be it a Saturday, be it a Sunday, you need to train your staff, means you have to train your staff. Be it 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but training has to happen consistently.
Okay.
Then only you will be able to give a great experience to the guest.
Keshav, let's specifically talk about how important a role music plays in designing the entire experience now. What elements have you incorporated, in this venue to ensure that the music also plays a key factor in adding to, the overall ambience?
So yeah, I would like to mention Vasi. He is the man behind the sound system. Usually in the rest of the places, there is a central amplifier where you have to go and adjust the volumes everywhere, right? We have 6 different places inside Maize Malt. We have amplifiers everywhere. So I have that option of increasing and reducing the volume wherever it's needed. And we curate our playlist every month because we are located in the corporate hub.
Right.
Sometimes we have played 3 DJs simultaneously going on for 3 parties in a venue.
Wow.
So that's
Okay.
the beauty of this place.
Got it.
Sometimes after a couple of drinks, they feel that they are sitting in a Goa where there is club placed next to each other. There's a different music playing everywhere. It becomes like a music fest.
So we know that your nightclub is called the M&M Cave. Was it completely designed as a standalone club to function?
Actually, initially it was designed to be a speakeasy bar. Then we realized that the speakeasy bar has to be a little smaller, can't be so big in terms
And
of.
it needs to have a whole different sound as well.
Then we converted the place to a club with
Got
a
it.
proper sound and lights and everything. Unlike we are not positioned in Koramangala. Koramangala is basically a pub hub or maybe a discotheque place where people just go to chill and dance. Yes, when it comes to Maize Malt, you have open area seating, you have a slow music place also, and you want to dance, you want to enjoy. Yes, of course, we have a nightclub.
Got it. So that's the positioning that you go with. What would you say is the biggest challenge running a brewery post-COVID or in today's economy?
Some people with a lack of guidance, they open breweries. I think that is the main failure reason. What stands out is the ambience is first, and the location accessibility is very important. Most of the breweries doesn't have the parking area. In that case, we have a dedicated parking area. We can park about 200 cars at one go.
In running a brewery, consistency definitely matters, but innovation also matters. Okay. How do you balance both of these concepts?
We make calendars of every month, at least 2 months in prior.
Okay.
I have the event calendar ready for the month of September already.
Okay.
The September month calendar of the photo shoot or be it promotional activities, whatever it takes, that happens at least 20 days in prior.
Right.
So the content is already ready.
Right.
It goes out. Last month we did World Tequila Day. We did World French Fries Day. So whenever the guest is coming inside of the organization, he should feel that there's some difference. And we do Sunday carnivals. With Sunday carnivals, what happens is we give that whole feel of you going into like a day out or a picnic. When you come to Maize Malt, we have a flea market. Where is this Goan Karikar having that rings and everything. There is a tarot reader. There is a jewelry shop. And then walks in, we have games like beer games. We have hammer challenge. One-piece guitar singer goes to a table,
Okay.
and sings what song they want.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Nice.
we do
Yeah.
magicians and all that. So there is something for everybody. These are the
So
things.
there are little pockets of entertainment
Yeah,
for
yeah,
everyone.
Everyone.
Specifically talking about the venue, tell us which place in the venue gets shot the most on social media.
So we have this ramp, a beautiful ramp which takes to the first floor,
Yeah.
and we have this water body. I feel sometimes every nook and corner of Maize Malt is Instagrammable.
Right.
Everybody is taking photo from everywhere. Sometimes the guests get confused and ask us, where can I take a good photo? I said, wherever you stand. We have especially made some couple of pockets where you can stand. It's like from there, it's like a selfie spot. They can
Yeah.
take a photos together and all.
Yeah. Keshav, it's been a year now since the venue has been functional. Okay. Can you tell us some of the most memorable events that have happened at this venue? And what's the maximum capacity of crowd that you have hosted?
So for me, the beauty of this place is I have individual, isolated or cordoned off area, sort of locations inside Maize Malt. If somebody wants to host a 25 people party, but they want a separate place, which is exclusive for them, I have it. Plus, like that, we have places for 100, 150, 200, 300. If somebody is looking for a party of 600 people, we can just give them a ground floor complete. If somebody is looking for 1,000 people, we have first floor. We have done events in past, like we had done an event for 2,000 people, complete place was given out. And when it comes to the music events, we have done good bands out here. For Christmas, we have done with the Chronic Blue, one of the greatest, oldest bands of Bangalore. We have done a band for one of the corporate gig. It's called the Seher. That was the greatest band. He only suggested that. So, for any corporate inquiries, be it corporate or be it social gathering like birthday, anniversary celebration, all that, everything is available. Every single thing is. We don't tell the guests saying that you need to get these stuff from outside, right? We provide them mic, speakers, sound, decorations, everything. End-to-end setup is available at Maize Malt.
Now, this is a great topic that you have brought up, right? So, I want to pick your mind a little more on this. Okay. Over the last year, you have closed quite a few corporate deals, okay, and gotten them down to the venue. Walk us through one tricky corporate deal without taking the name of the client, and how tough was it, and how did you manage to bring them over?
Basically, there is one client who reached out to me saying there is a committee, group of people who are responsible to close a venue, right? So this guy was regular to my outlet. So they were contemplating between two venues. What was the major differentiator between both the venue was the offerings. Suppose somebody is having a certain budget, right? I request them to not to reduce the budget. Like, you keep the budget, but I'll give you double the offering what I supposed to give you, right?
Okay.
Somebody like a beet soup, beet salad, beet light station, starters, dessert, main course, everything has to be like a gala experience, gala dinner experience. When it comes to the beer, we don't restrict to only 2 beers in the package. Whatever beers are available in the beer, in the brewery, everything is served. So that makes the guest to change is their decision, and they were really happy when it comes to the food. And here, I think the service is the major difference when it comes to the party setups. What happens in most of the places is just put a small buffet where you have to go yourself and take and eat and all that. But here, we make sure that everybody, every guest who's sitting in the restaurant gets that every dish on their table. We serve them on the table like a pass around. We call it like a flying buffet. So
Okay.
that goes to every guest. And hospitality, when somebody is paying less or somebody is paying more, there is no difference. It is equal for everybody, and everybody is taken care like a kid. Be it unlimited party, also sometimes people get toxicated too much, but we take care of them as a family member, making sure that they come back again, because their safety is also very important for us.
But tell us, how does this work out to being cost effective? Of course, I'm sure there's a lot of maths that happens behind, wherein you ensure that food is only prepared and then there's no wastage and all of that. So how do you track and finalize those parameters?
That's a secret. That's a secret. See, the thing is, it's a great tricky question for me also. I always remind my team when it comes to parties, right? If it is a corporate party, like some celebration is happening, unlimited alcohol is there, there's a dance floor, there's DJ. There is not much tension about serving because people get indulged in having alcohol, they dance, they smoke, they talk to each other. They are not worried about rest of the thing. But the same event, if it is a family gathering, especially if it is a birthday party, then you need to focus a lot, because corporate people, they are friends together.
Right.
But if I am hosting a birthday party for my friends and family, I want each and every table has to be attended, because that is my party. I don't want anybody is left unattended. Everybody has to be served hot food. Even they are eating, they are not eating, they don't care. But keep serving. Oh, table mein starter nahi hai, table mein starter nahi hai. So that should not happen. So we are very conscious about these things.
Right.
We know where to play how.
That's where your years of experience come into
Yeah,
play.
so in corporate parties, what happens? Initially, the people eat starters because they are hungry. They are coming from the office. As soon as they come, they eat a lot of. They grab some food.
Right.
Then they are little stuffed.
Yeah.
Then they start consuming alcohol. Now
Yeah.
they are dancing. Once the dance floor is closed, they'll probably grab a little bit of maybe a roti and dal and some rice and little.
And then it's time to go.
Time to go.
Yeah.
It's not that they consume everything.
Right. So of course, so that's where the planning.
That's how we have to planning and balance it out.
Right. So one thing that outdoor venues usually struggle with is the sound issues. Okay. As a venue, how have you managed to overcome these issues and keep them in check?
For me, the thought process is little different compared to anybody else. We are not here to run the business for 1 or 2 days. We are here to do the business at least for 20 years. It's a long time, vision, right? So if I'm getting a party worth some amount, but it needs a loud music outside, we don't take it.
Right.
Because 10 lakh rupees is just one time money for me, and one time they'll spend. And I don't want to disturb my neighbors because of this. So whenever the special days are there already, like for RCB finals, everybody is celebrating. Even so the neighbors. 31st December, everybody is celebrating. So the neighbors. Like a Christmas. Sometimes if there is once in a while we do like an anniversary we are going to do with a band. What we do is we keep informed our neighbors already, saying that we are going to celebrate the anniversary. There is a community which is there inside the RWA association.
Yeah.
we go and tell them, request them very gently that these are the timings that we are going to have an event, like from 8 to 10 o'clock. There will be certain decibels which will be played out. We would request them to help us for one day. That's how we manage it. But otherwise, any events which is coming specially for a loud music, we don't take it.
Or you push them
We push
to
them
M&M.
inside the club.
Yeah. Can you walk us through your beer to glass quality loop?
So I have worked in several breweries. There will be some certain glitches when it comes to the beer flow, but in Maize Malt, the brewery is very ideally located in a place which is not far from the tap, say about 30 meters, where the beer pipes are not very far. And the setup is very technically strong. We never faced a challenge of beer being warm. Ideally, the beer has to be served 5 to 6 degrees Celsius.
Correct.
Of the temperature.
Yeah.
I never seen any single complaint when it comes to the chillness or maybe the freshness of the beer. It is always crispy and clear. And there are a lot of places we have seen the frothing issue. Because the beer is not flowing properly inside of the pipe. There's a lot of froth. That is not there because that CIP happens in the brewery very frequently. It's cleaning in place. So that plays a major role. And also our brewers are all mostly there and checking how the beers are flowing.
Let's also specifically talk about the cocktails. Which is one of your most requested cocktails as well as one that you have crafted with a whole lot of heart and soul?
I would like to talk about a bit very detailed when it comes to cocktail. First things first, our name of the cocktail is around the corporate world. We have something called a binary breeze, code crash cooler, virus splash, Java jolt. It's revolving around the corporate terms. But my all-time favorite is something called lunch break. Even the guest likes it. So every corporate guest or anybody in Bangalore, when they go for lunch break, most of us prefer to have biryani. So we have bought that biryani inside of a cocktail. So we call it lunch break. This is a liquid biryani. So we have that Hyderabadi biryani masalas and everything tossed together with the rice, with a low flame, and then boiled, and we separate the starch and we extract the liquid out of it and we infuse it with the aged rum. That's one of the interesting cocktails which is there in our menu. I think you should see it. We'll do a lunch break with our biryani.
I'd love to see it. Yes,
please,
of course.
Hanuman.
Lovely.
It has a papad also too.
Amazing. Let me try this. Very nice and easy on the palate. Yeah. So Keshav, let's talk about operational excellence now in this section that you have specifically achieved at Maize Malt. Considering your experience, tell us one efficiency lesson that you have learned from your past that you have been able to implement successfully at Maize Malt.
The primary thing is the process, right? For everything, there is a process set in this organization. We don't follow a new rules or somebody is creating a rules or something, which we already learned in the industry from since long. Putting all that experience together, we know what works, what doesn't work. Starting from your order taking system, here is we offer them a menu, physical menu if need be. If they are okay to see there in their phones, it's an viewing menu. Our waiters goes to the table and introduce himself to the guest. In this case, what happens? There is a better efficiency. There is better way of understanding the guest expectation. We suggest them according to their expectation, taste palette.
Because it becomes a little more personalized, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. When a person goes and introduces himself to the table, he say, "Welcome to Maize Malt. My name is Keshav. I'll be taking care of the table for this evening. Why didn't you try our beers? These are the new beers. These are the new cocktails. These are the food which sells the most. And he is a better person. He knows what works, what doesn't work. That's how the food comes on the table on right time. The thing is, a basic expectation of a guest in any brewery is very simple. At the time of entrance, somebody has to acknowledge that a guest is walking in. A warm welcome is appreciable. Soon after, very immediately, a comfortable table seating is what every guest expects.
Correct.
Once you get the seating, you have to serve the right food at right time, at right temperature.
Yeah.
The last thing is right billing at right time. These are the 5 basic things.
Yeah.
The add-ons to it is manager visiting the table, talking about the experience. A brewer is coming to the table, saying about the beer. Or maybe music, maybe candlelight on the table.
Right.
Maybe some hostess is coming and talking to the guest.
Yeah.
Some activities. It's all add-on.
Right.
So we crack the basics very clearly. We know what is the basic very clearly. No drama. Warm welcome. Comfortable seating. Right food, right time, right temperature. Right billing on time.
Perfect.
This is the secret of a best service in any organization. Rest is add-on.
Let us talk about any unexpected moments that have happened and how you have dealt with them over here, especially in regards of customer service. Okay. So are there any specific incidents that you would like to talk about?
So there is one incident which I don't want to talk about, but it was a crazy scenario. But yeah, so the frequent hurdles in day-to-day operations is Bangalore is now being like a Ooty or a hill station. It is raining mostly 365 days, and especially it rains on a Saturday night at 9 o'clock. So that becomes a little chaotic. We need to offer them a different place to sit because we don't want to cover it completely.
Right.
The place will lose its charm.
Yeah.
So we have this temporary canopies which is kept. Sometimes, in fact, in RCB finals, we had bought this disposable ponchos to make sure because the screen is located in the open area. I cannot put a canopy or umbrella so that it blocks the view.
Right.
We had bought like about 500 ponchos.
Yeah.
So if it rains, don't run away anywhere. Wear
Just
the
put
ponchos
poncho on.
and just watch the match because it's an RCB finals.
Yeah.
So rain is one of the scenario, one of the problems for us. Apart from it, I don't think so. That as I told you earlier, the table preference. Sometimes there are some few tables which is there in the restaurant. It's hard selling. Off lately, there are simultaneously a couple of guests wanted to sit at that particular table. One of the guests is coming from the first floor. Another guesting is approaching the table from the ground floor. Both went and sat together on the table. This situation is very funny, but we don't know. We said, sir, we are also coming. Somebody has to like accept, right? Both are actually literally saying, I came to the table first. I will dine. It's my table and all that. But luckily, eventually, the next table got vacated.
Right.
So we shifted. This problem in our restaurant happens. A good sign as well. Yeah. Apart from it, there is a small issues comes to parking and all that. There are the issues like
Manageable. Yeah.
manageable issues.
Yeah.
Nothing beyond our control. Everything
Right.
is manageable these days. The good thing about this management is we do the service recovery on spot. There is nothing left for tomorrow.
Okay.
Suppose you did not like the food, it is cancelled. It is on the house. We don't charge it.
Got it.
If you like something you consume, then only we are able to charge. Otherwise,
Right.
we don't charge it.
And that's a policy that you have brought in.
That's the policy which I have bought it. Whatever it is, guest will not be charged. Few restaurants, they force that we'll make a takeaway for you.
Right.
Or maybe we will charge you for this. I'll give you a complimentary.
Yeah.
No, we are very straightforward.
Right.
If you don't like something, don't pay for it.
So I hope after watching this podcast, people don't come and say that I don't like anything. Don't charge me for it.
No, luckily, I think Whitefield is a very different
Yeah, of course. I'm just joking.
Crowd altogether. The guests are really cool. The profile is really clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no hidden agenda behind it.
What's uniquely Whitefield about your venue as compared to, like, let's say Kormangla or Sarjapur?
So for us, we are located in an industrial area,
Hmm.
and we are located inside of the Whitefield, after Whitefield main road.
Yeah.
There is a turn which takes inside industrial area. The road itself is 100 feet.
Right. Yeah.
So we take the car inside of the landing area. From there, we take it to Valle Park, and there is no trouble every time from departments, be it
Yeah.
traffic, police, be it cops, be it excise department, or be it anybody for that matter. It is all legally fit,
Hmm.
and we are not in four walls. We are open.
Right.
This open space is not available in Kormangla. And if it is
Yeah.
available also, no one can sustain the rents.
Now you have completed 1 year, right? What is the next operational innovation that you're coming up with on your whiteboard?
The first thing first, upkeep of the property is my primary responsibility. It could be a smallest to smallest painting, or maybe a scratch, or maybe something in restroom. This non-negotiable.
Hmm.
This outlet has to look as new as possible. Second thing is, new elements has to be there in the venue in terms of offering. So every month there is a new offering, every month there is a new event, every month there is a new thing which happens in Maize Malt, and it goes out in the digital screens. What most of the breweries does, events. When it comes to events, special food menu, special cocktail menu, special beer menu, DJ, dance, a chef takeover or a bar takeover. We want to make this place as a tourist spot. Now somebody is coming to Bangalore, who are new to Bangalore, they are like a tourist or somebody is new to Bangalore. They visit places which are monumental,
Hmm.
like a Vidhan Sauda,
Right.
Kaban Park,
Yeah.
UB City, for that matter. Now, why someone has to come to Maize Malt? Brewery or beer or cocktail, of course it is there. But what is the difference? Now, we want to get something like a tourist attraction.
Hmm.
So, we are planning to do a sunflower farm. Like when you enter Maize Malt, you feel like you are in somewhere like a sunflower farming is happening. Completely covered with sunflowers.
Wow. So you're going to redo the entire.
No, that's an 1 month plant, which is going to be
Okay.
a live plant,
Okay.
which is kept wherever the guest is walking around.
Got it. Got it.
So that structure we are going to bring. And for when it comes to Christmas or when it comes to Diwali, we are going to make a different arrangement, like a giant diya made of small diya.
Okay.
It's like a Limca record or something like that.
Right. Right.
So that is the planning what we are doing for going forward. But it also the plan. This is just an inception, or it's just an gist of the plan which I'm telling you.
Got it.
But there is other challenges which we have to discuss with board members.
Right.
Then, if it is feasible, because the sunflower has that infection, if it exposed to a skin or eyes,
Yeah.
it has that infection.
Right.
So we have to see all these feasibilities.
Got it.
So that
Got
we are
it.
going to do. So we are planning to do kitchen takeovers, but not so-called or most famous Michelin star chefs or a 5-star chef or somebody like that. We are going to call the hidden gems,
Right.
which are very remotely. For example, there is a chef in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
He is inside a village.
Yeah.
It's a channel called Village Food Factory. So getting them is like inside KR market, there is a place called Chakna place. It's like the meat, everything is grilled on the hot plate.
Yeah.
So that I cannot go, not a general person can go and eat it, because
Right.
it's located very deep inside,
Yeah.
right? And it's the environment is also not that great.
Right.
So we are going to get these people.
Okay.
So we are planning to get a chef baker from Mysore. I don't want to
Okay.
name it now. Once it happens, we will we are going to get these kind of people, so that I cannot go to Mysore every time to eat it. Right?
Right.
If it is coming to Bangalore,
Yeah.
I'm very happy to visit.
Over the next 5 years, what do you think is going to win loyalty first? Space, service, or sound?
I think it's a bundled offerings. We cannot exclude anything or from this, because it is without us, with adding a few bit of maybe a music or maybe a place, maybe offering, we become strong.
Right.
So the only thing which I suggest is the change of music, change of offering. There's some tweak in the ambience. There's some new thing which is coming inside of the ambience. There's some change has to happen consistently. Then the business thrives. Or else people get bored every time. Same pepper chicken, same Belgian wheat, same
Right.
music, same table.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah.
But there is a change every time. Definitely the business is gonna
Take
be
off.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell us one moment which makes you say that we have built something special whenever you walk into Maize Malt.
Team, because the place also has a life. The plants are there are plants with lives. Water body is still live. It's moving. But the people of the place is something which is very different, very unique at Maize Malt. We have told everybody that no one will say no to anything. If guest wants an helicopter also, or maybe a pickup and drop in a Rolls Royce,
Yeah.
or maybe looking for a 10 kgs of cake, or he wants to get his car inside Maize Malt, if we have to get a crane also to get the car inside of it, we have that word called yes, let's do it. So that is inculcated with all staff's mindset, and they say they are given that rights and authority to say yes to everything at any cost. So this is the secret of the team. That's how we have been successful.
Keshav, but I would like to say that a great team is only built when there's a great leader. Okay. And I've interacted with you, many times over the last year in various roles. Okay. And I have closely followed how you work. And I'm really glad that you're holding fort here at Maize Malt, because under your leadership and your handling of the operations, I'm also seeing Maize Malt thrive in a very beautiful way. And yeah, we wish you all the best, because you have just completed 1 year. You know, it's been a wonderful year, and now we are looking forward to many more years ahead. So on that note, I would like to say thank you for coming on the Vic Fix, and thank you for having me over at this beautiful venue to shoot today's episode.
Thank you firstly to think about this beautiful concept. I think you are also doing a wonderful job. Consistency matters. That your consistency is really cool, and you are a tech savvy by yourself. And I think this helps me and Maize Malt also to showcase what we are doing at Maize Malt. There's nothing more than thank you which I can say as of right now. Please visit Maize Malt. Please follow and subscribe Vic Fix.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. And definitely, guys, you know, make sure that you do visit Maize Malt, because the venue is amazing, the food is amazing, the drinks are amazing. You can come and check it out for yourself. And whenever you're here, please do find Keshav and do give him a shout out. Yeah. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks.